What up? I'm Jae Michelle with UpNextIs.com, and we are with Willie B, the infamous, marvelous, spectacular, amazing, incredible, wonderful producer, Willie B. So you just got back from New York for like 10 months.
I wish shit. Look, I can cuss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish shit.
How was your trip? What did you go there to accomplish?
I'll say this. It treated me much like, I've always got good treatment in New York, but this time it was almost like, all right, welcome, come, we love you. So, nah, it was a great trip.
So you got Ichiban Sounds in 3D, the beat tape out right now. Can you tell everybody what Ichiban Dan means?
To me, or just what the real definition means?
No, not the real definition. To you, what it means to you, your definition of it.
Well, I mean, it's any, entity in hip hop or majority hip hop, because hip hop is filled with niggas with egos, niggas with superhero like personas. Niggas think they Superman capes, all that, right? So have an identity like a kind of like an alter ego, so to speak.
Like a Hopa,
exactly. Sean Carter is
like
Jigga, Hov, Jay-Z.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Willie Brown is Ichiban Dan, as in Rick Ross is, Rose, shit like that. You know what I mean? So
he's the greatest, basically, is what he's saying. He's calling himself the best.
I mean, but I'm just cultured. You know what I'm saying? And Ichiban just have a real.
There's nothing wrong with being the best.
I know, but I'm not gonna sit there and say I'm the best because I don't want niggas to watch this and feel some type of way. But I just think, I'm pretty good at what I do. And like I said, the word Ichiban, for what it stands for, it means #1, the best in Japanese. And I'm pretty in touch with the Japanese culture. Grew up on kung fu flicks, things like that.
The most famous record that you're known for, I would say second famous, but everyone is really catching wind to you from the Rigor Mortis album. What was the reaction that you got from it being on your beat tape? Because I know it was on there as a surprise track. What was the feedback from that?
I mean, for the
they
most.
excited? Do you have anybody submitting those?
Oh yeah, hell yeah! I had a lot. Man, it was a lot of people. It was a lot of people. Hell yeah.
I need to hear some of those.
Yeah, it was like 7 of them.
Was that dope?
That was cool. There was one nigga from Florida. He was cool. I forget his name. But his was probably the best. He's from Miami. I forget the dude's name. But yeah, nigga, I didn't have niggas like, I had the homie from Young Yacht Owners, Fine Phenom, shout out Young Yacht Owners. He called me like, yo, it's a kid in the IE, he made a record to one of your joints on to like your whole beat tape. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So like, I didn't have mad niggas just do songs, like do the whole tape, like do they new mixtapes is my whole beat tape.
Right.
Crazy shit.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's super dope.
So.
A lot of people know you as a producer. Not too many people know that you got bars. So before Ichiban Sounds in 3D, you had Salute Me. And a whole bunch of unreleased records that should be released.
On UpNextIs.com.
Yeah, they on there. Get Salute Me on UpNextIs.com to hear this dude spit.
I'm not a producer on UpNextIs.com.
I'm not a producer. It's on UpNextIs.com also. That's his beat tape. Well,
no,
not beat tape.
No, that was the tape.
It was the mixtape.
Yeah.
I'm not a producer, just to show his bars, skills.
Yeah.
So get Salute Me, and I'm not a producer. How did the collaboration with TDE happen?
Man, I was just at In-N-Out burger one day, and Absol came up.
So like what? This is a story I ain't never heard.
All right, so what happened was years ago I was working, 9 to 5, and one of my good friends by the name of Dijon, aka Ronell Parker, he and me was just like, yo, I'm at the studio. It was like 07. He was like, yo, I'm at the studio because he used to date a chick named Marva. And shout out to Marva.
Shout out to Marva.
Yes, ma'am. Shout out to Marva. But listen, so he used to date her back in the day. And at the time, Marva was not dating. She was managing an artist by the name of Lori Joe. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Lori Joe.
And so when I met them, we built a relationship. I built a relationship with both of them. I eventually started giving Lori a couple records. She made a record to one of my beats called "Love Me Harder," and she had other songs. She had other beats of mine as well. And she, as everybody knows, she was very close, and they were together. Absol had eventually heard my beats from her, and I guess he got my contact from her, and he got him on the phone. It's like, oh, so I'll let you get some of your beats, blah, blah, blah. And at the time, I had never heard none of Absol music, so this was like maybe 08, 09, maybe 09. And so
that's when we used to go down to the cellar and they performed Rush.
Yeah, and it's funny because I know you was probably there, and I didn't even know you at the time. That's the funny part about it. But he was, he was doing his shit, and I finally heard a couple of his songs, and I was like, yeah, I rock with this nigga, cool. You know what I'm saying? I already knew who he was with. He was with TDE. I already knew the whole shit. So I gave him a couple records. He did a record called Mayday and another record called Soul Cry.
One of my favorites, like Mayday.
So I went through to, shortly after that, it was like a little bit after Kendrick had released his EP. Kendrick called me and was like, hey, my nigga, so I'm trying to get some of them beats, man. That was good. I'm like, shit, we'll just set up a session. I'll come through, press play on your niggas. He's like, all right, cool, blah, blah. So I came through eventually. So it was me, Kendrick, and I was the first day I met Schoolboy Q. J-Rock, I don't know where J-Rock was. J-Rock was like probably out doing a tour or something. He was doing something. But I gave Kendrick a couple records, and I even gave Schoolboy a couple records. Schoolboy did Kamikaze, Kendrick did Ignorance is Bliss. And so
classic.
So after I gave him Ignorance is Bliss, he also did Opposites Attract. And so, as you know, in a nutshell, Kendrick automatically took that song as one of his favorites. You know what I mean? It was just like, man, you dope, And so, as time is going on, this is like what, 2010. As time is going on, me and Absol, we was in constant communication a lot. And so, Absol was just like, I was talking to Ab one day, and I was just like, nah, real shit. Y'all camping, y'all niggas in this camp, like blah blah blah. So I was like, if I was from any camp, that'd be the camp I'd be from. This nigga Ab was like, I wouldn't speak so soon. I'm like, what? Whatever. So I ain't really think nothing about it. So out of nowhere, I just started noticing on Twitter, all these niggas from TDE started following me. I'm like, Dave Free started following me from nowhere. This nigga crazy ass ugly A-Mac started following me out of nowhere. Shout out to Sideshow Bob A-Mac. Ugly Blood, my nigga. Musa started following me. All these gangster niggas, right, with tattoos and shit, started following me. Dangaroo Keepawa, aka Top, the big homie. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Punch Manhattan, he started following me. You know what I'm saying? Then out of nowhere, I get a fucking text message from unknown number. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And it says, what would it take to make Willie B a part of TDE? And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, who is this? And it's like, oh, this President Punch. And I'm like, shit, nigga, set up the meeting. This was like late August. And I know Kendrick and them was, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Kendrick and J-Rock and G Malone was on tour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what ended up happening was, after the tour, I met up with Punch and Dave. And there we have it. The rest is history.
TDE. Now they're officially a label with major distribution with.
Aftermath, Interscope.
How you feel about that? For real, when you first heard the news, you know.
I didn't know what to think. I was just like, crazy. So, you know, the homie Piccolo, my nigga, little bro.
Shout out to Pic.
Shout out to Piccolo. He was coming through to my crib to talk to me about his project and what direction he was going with his project to get some, like, you know, to get some like insight on it. Yeah. And so what ended up happening was, when he hit me on the text, like, yo, I'm here. Like, right when he hit me, that's when I started seeing on Twitter, niggas was like, oh, congratulations to TDE on Saturday, new major deal. And I'm like, what the fuck? And so I seen something Moose wrote, and I'm like, oh shit. Then I seen something Schoolboy wrote, I'm like, oh shit.
Shit is real.
Right.
It just got real, nigga.
Then I went to the big homie's Twitter. I went to Top's Twitter. And I seen he wrote, like, you know, we just closed it. I'm just like, oh shit.
Congratulations to all y'all for that. Y'all definitely deserve it, the whole camp. Including the writers, the producers, the artists,
engineers.
The engineers. Shout out to Mr. Ali of the TDE. Y'all own, pretty much.
O-N or A-W-N?
I don't. But yeah, so besides the project, Ichiban, Don, what else are you working on?
Other than Charlie McQueen and my project and, you know, Schoolboy, Absol, fucking J-Rock, Kendrick. That's what I'm working on right now. At this moment, I'm working on stupid, crazy records for Kendrick.
Like, so at this moment, TDE has all his attention.
Pretty much. Yeah, in a nutshell. In a nutshell. Shit just got real.
And y'all niggas gotta wait.
Niggas gotta chill because I'm on the way to a million.
Yo, dumb. Yo, retarded. Thank you for sitting down talking to me again. Because last interview we had, it was like 2 years ago when I just started.
I wasn't shit.
UpNextIs.
I wasn't shit at the time either.
You still ain't. But yeah.
I ain't though.
Still my nigga though. I'm Jae Michelle, UpNextIs.com. It's Willie B. You want to shout anybody out, tell them where they can find the music, and then where they can follow you on Twitter.
Go to my website, ichibandon.com. Updates, Twitter feed, pictures for women who like niggas my size.
Twitter, let's go Willie, TDE.
Let's go Willie, TDE, yes. You want to laugh? Follow me on Twitter.
Follow him on Twitter.
Oh, you want to hear some real shit?
Follow him on Twitter.
All right.
Last project, salute me. I'm not a producer.
UpNextIs.com.
That bars.
You got bars.
Yeah.
Toss the dough in the air like a piece of pie, then push a cool whip like a piece of a pie, nigga. Trying to get the piece of the pie, nigga. No lie, my nigga. See, shout out the Dangaroo, keep a watch. It's our time, clock's ticking, keep a watch. And bras keep a watch for me. They so flirty, cause I'm shining, hands down, 6:30. Call me Ichiban. So recognize a real dawn when you see